What's up, everybody? It's Ven back again with some more Hogwarts Legacy. Today um, we'll be meeting Sebastian outside the common room. Let's figure out what he's talking about today.
You're here. Brilliant.
Yep. What's up?
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
How are
It's this
we
way.
gonna convince Ominous? I don't see how we could possibly convince him, but might as well give it a shot.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned
really
poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
I do not like that. Obviously, I don't like that poltergeist. No one else does. Or at least no one in the school does. I don't know if other Harry Potter fans like, what's his name? I already forgot his name. That poltergeist.
There he is.
But yeah.
Good luck.
What are you doing here?
We need to talk, alright, Ominous? We need to talk.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I wanna ask him if he's curious. He said he isn't curious, but still. I'm gonna go with I understand your caution though.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very
Wow.
well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Bet!
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian!
Trust
over
me,
here.
we won't.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
If 3 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic,
I'm
3 is
feeling
better than
something.
2. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I had a feeling there was something about these braziers, but I never really knew what.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts, as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there is more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua gone.
The journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Well, I know what to do here.
There may be something to this pile of rubble. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Anyone know how to speak, what's it called? No. Parcel tongue. Anyone know how to speak parcel tongue? No? Ominous?
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Nope. Well, second and third thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Alright.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more. It's ahead.
Lumos!
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
I got it. That was easy.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
That one's scratched out. Where did that rat go? He just disappeared. Salazar Slytherin buried this scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart, challenge by challenge. I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Confringo!
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Oh shit!
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Okay, so those things will attack if I fuck it up. And probably kill me. Okay, I chose the wrong one. I know which one it is now. It's this one. There we go. Just like that, it's a piece of fucking cake.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Thanks.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Extraordinary. This journal is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to the painful part, considering I already got hurt a little bit.
Confringo!
I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Got it. I'm glad I remembered it.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Whoa. What's going on?
The gate! I think we're locked in.
Oh.
Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Who the fuck was that? I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I had invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous.
Crucio.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Relax. We
I'm
got
truly
this.
Sorry about your aunt.
We'll get out of here.
But I know what to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult.
This is gonna be painful. I know what spell that is, and I know what it does, and it's not fun.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about
He's
this?
not gonna want to do that shit. he's not gonna want to cast this curse. He already thinks that he shouldn't have listened to either of us. He's not gonna want to cast this curse. So it's either between me or you. And I kind of don't want to cast this curse because I don't want to use any of the unforgivable curses on this playthrough.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some
Funny.
liquid luck.
All
I-
of this could have been avoided.
I actually have liquid luck. Literally right there. I have some. Should I use it? I'm gonna use it. Fuck it. Here we go.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
All
If
right.
you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Sebastian, it's between you and me. We gotta cast Crucio.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Okay, I have three options. I can either say, teach me Cruciatus Curse, but you cast it on me. Or I can say, teach me the curse and I'll cast it on you. Or I'll be like, I don't want to learn this shit at all. Cast it on me. I don't want to learn the curse, so just cast it on me so we can move forward. This is gonna be painful as fuck.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm nervous.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Are you all
That almost killed me.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
That shit almost killed me.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
I found his spell book. Yeah, we'll take a look as soon as I finish stealing everything. That's probably thousands of year old beer and I just drank it. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. So by creature, is he talking about that big ass snake underneath the girl's bathroom?
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. Alright, here's the book.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
What more is to
It's
explore?
breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We really
We were
wouldn't.
lucky. We could have died.
We
must
really
swear
could have.
never to do this again.
I'm probably going to do it again. Come on, guys.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you later, guys. Okay, so I can go back to the scriptorium at any point in time whenever I want. Okay, so only mission left to do is the map chamber. Well, this too, but I'll do that on my own time. That was actually really fun.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Perhaps.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Okay.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay. So I'm going to leave this off on a cliffhanger, because the video's kind of getting long. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video when we get to Rookwood Castle. Where is that at again? Somewhere on this map. Is it? No, it's not that one. It's over here. Here it is. As soon as we get there. And the video will be picking up as soon as we get there, too. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.